The cast for the new season of Bachelor in Paradise has officially been revealed. Hey guys, and welcome back to another shared news from home. We are so excited to finally talk about the cast of Bachelor in Paradise season 7, premiering on ABC August 16th. But before we get into it, make sure you guys subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any future videos. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I am joined today by fellow Bachelor Nation lover Morgan Wright. Morgan, how excited are you that Bachelor in Paradise is finally coming back just weeks away?
I mean, how long have we been waiting for this announcement, Zach? It feels like we have been speculating for months. So now that it's finally here, I am so excited to just dive right into it.
Morgan, I have been waiting almost 2 years for this. We did not get Bachelor in Paradise last year due to COVID. So this year we have double the contestants, double the fun, double the twists, double the turns. We also have new hosts coming in and Wells Adams being the master of rose ceremonies. We do have a little sneak peek of the Bachelor in Paradise new season. So let's take a look at this clip.
Shoes. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. Shoes. Oh my god, shoes. These shoes rule. Shoes.
Oh my God. Morgan, before we even talk about Paradise, do you know this viral shoes song that went viral on YouTube like 10, 15 years ago?
Of course I do. Oh, I lived on YouTube 10, 15 years ago. Clearly, I still do. But yes, I remember. But what a tease. That's all we get, really. Oh, they know how to leave
I
us
know.
wanting for more. That's definitely true.
Yes, but they did reveal the cast pictures. So let's talk a little bit about some of the girls. Let's start with the girls from Matt James's season. We have Abigail, Jessenia, Mari, Serena C, Serena P, and of course, Queen Victoria. Morgan, what are your initial thoughts of these girls from Matt James's season joining the cast of Paradise?
Queen Victoria looks so different. I didn't even recognize her when they posted her picture on the Twitter. I was like, what? That's Queen Victoria? I believe you said something a while back ago that she was doing a rebrand when she came to
Mhm.
Bachelor in Paradise.
Yes.
So maybe that's the blonde locks. What is she coming as?
Well, she was formerly known as Queen Victoria, and this season she's going to be introducing herself as Goddess Victoria. So it's a major rebrand. She's definitely trying to clean up her image, her mean girl image that was on Matt James's season. But we also have a couple other mean girls that were on Matt James's season or that were referred to as the mean girls, kind of like Serena C. She didn't get the best image on Matt James's season either. Do you think that she's going to try and repair her image as well? And what do you think about some of the other girls?
Yeah, absolutely. I feel like Paradise is definitely the place you go if you want to do some damage control on the season that you had. I always go back to Coach Crystal because I mean, she had the worst edit. I mean, she was the villain in her season. And then she went on Bachelor in Paradise and she was one of my absolute favorites. So I definitely think that's what Serena C and Queen Victoria will try to do. I am very excited to see Serena P. You know, she made it very far, but ultimately didn't feel the connection was right with Matt James. So I do hope that she finds love. Other than that, you know, I could take or leave the rest if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm a little surprised that we're not seeing like maybe an MJ. I really wanted to see Bree Springs. I know she was always
Mhm.
kind of hesitant about going, but I actually would say I'm more excited for Peter's girls than I was Matt's girls because I just
Mhm.
didn't overall love Matt's girls on his season. That's just me being brutally honest.
Okay, well, that's fair. And we are going to get into Peter's girls in just a second. But I do want to remind everybody that this is just the initial cast of Bachelor in Paradise for like the first week. We are going to have plenty of more contestants, newcomers coming in every single week throughout the season. So this is just the initial cast that Bachelor in Paradise kind of released to us. And I also want to say that I am living for Queen Abigail. I am so excited that she's going to be on the beach. I think she's going to be the it girl of the season. I think that everyone is going to be wanting to take her on a date. So I am really excited that she's going to be there. But you mentioned Peter's girls. So let's break these girls down. We have Deandra, Kelsey, Marissa, Natasha, Victoria P, and Tammy. We also have TahzJuan from Colton's season. I don't know if you remember TahzJuan, but she was also on Bachelor in Paradise season 6 for like a hot minute. She came in very late to the game. but at least this time she's coming in early, so hopefully she can make some connections. But what are your thoughts on these girls from Peter's season? Who are you looking forward to seeing?
Definitely Kelsey. We're going to see her in a different realm from Champagne Gates. That poor girl's never going to live that down. I'm really excited to see her. I also am a huge clickbait listener, so I'm excited to see Natasha as well. I really loved Tammy too. I know some people maybe didn't like her. I can't even remember who she was feuding with on Peter's season, but there was a lot of drama surrounding Tammy,
McKenna.
but I always really liked her. And then I heard that there might be some drama with Victoria Paul. I mean, I'm not going to give any spoilers away, but I am excited to see her as well.
Well, Tammy, she had this epic feud with McKenna on Peter's season,
Mm.
and I was team Tammy until I died. I actually could not stand McKenna, and rumor has it she might end up showing up somehow, some way throughout the rest of the season. So hopefully those two we can get on the beach at the same time, because I love when one feud carries to Bachelor in Paradise and then it becomes like another rehashing of it all. So I'm looking forward to Tammy, and I'm looking forward to Kelsey as well. A couple of the girls I don't really remember too well from Peter's season, like Deandra or like Marissa. But, we'll give them a fresh new start, a fresh chance, some new blood we're excited about. Some of the guys that are going to be showing up, let's start with Tayshia's season. We have Brendan, Ivan, Kenny, and Noah. These are pretty big names. A few of the guys that went pretty far into the season. What do you think about these guys?
Yeah, I'll be honest. I'm a little confused about Brendan because the whole reason why he left early is because he wasn't ready to be in a serious relationship with Tayshia. Now, maybe it was just he wasn't ready to be in a serious relationship with Tayshia. Maybe she
Mhm.
wasn't, the right girl for him. I do think that Bachelor in Paradise is a little bit more relaxed when it comes to, you can leave as a couple, opposed to getting engaged. However, something about that just doesn't sit right with me. And I was a huge Brendan fan. So it's just that's
Mhm.
my thought process. I am excited to see Ivan. He made it to the final four. He didn't end up winning Tayshia's heart in the end, but America fell in love with him too. Kenny and Noah, I could honestly take or leave, but I am so disappointed that we're not seeing Ben Smith. I really wanted to see him. Maybe that means he'll be our next Bachelor. You never know, but there's so many good
Mhm.
guys on Katie's season. I feel like there's just not a chance it's going to be Ben Smith, but I really did want to see him from Tayshia's season.
Well, like I mentioned, there are going to be new contestants coming throughout the season. So maybe Ben Smith will be
Maybe.
there. Probably not, but maybe. I'm so excited about Ivan. I am actually really excited about Noah. I liked him a lot. Unfortunately, Bennett most likely is not showing up on the island, so we won't get to see the two of them kind of rehash things. Obviously, Kelly Flanagan did not go to Paradise. She made that clear, so it didn't really make sense for Bennett to go. And as far as Brendan, he has this thing with Piper. They were talking before the show. Rumor has it Piper is going to be showing up a few episodes into the season. So I'm sure that will be a very juicy storyline that will play out, because Brendan's going to have to give a rose to someone else that's not Piper. And I don't think she'll be too happy about it. From Katie's season, we also know that Carl is going to be there, the infamous Carl. And then from Becca Koof's season and Bachelor in Paradise season 5, we have Grocery Store Joe, which I will tell you all the tea on that. But what do you think about Carl showing up? Who is going to give him a rose? Queen Victoria or someone else? What do you think?
I mean, probably Queen Victoria, let's be honest. I think this also probably is a redemption story for Carl. I was a bit surprised by that decision. I feel like, he didn't necessarily win over America's hearts per se, but I mean, I guess they wanted to have at least one guy from Katie's season, on this first round of people that are going to come out just to kind of get the hype up. I am so excited to see Grocery Store Joe. I absolutely love him. He did find love with Kendall Long last time he was on the beach. And I mean, I love all the clickbait podcasters. I love, I love Natasha. I love Tayshia. I love Joe. I'm disappointed that Joe and Kendall's relationship didn't work out. But from what I hear, and now this is all speculation, it kind of was on Kendall's end. Joe moved to LA to be with her for quite a while. Joe wanted to move home to Chicago, and Kendall kind of wouldn't budge. So, it is what it is. Joe's got to move on and do his thing. I'm excited to see if he finds love on the beach.
Yeah, well, the tea on Joe is that Kendall actually might possibly be making an appearance this season on Paradise. It's all alleged, no spoilers, but that will end up being a very awkward situation because as you just mentioned, they were dating for like 2 years after the show. So why didn't they get engaged? And now all of a sudden, Joe is going to be ready to go on this show and get engaged after he wasn't a couple years ago. You also mentioned that you love Clickbait Nation. Now, Natasha and Joe are both on that podcast. Do you think it's possible that the two of them could form a connection?
No. If you want me to be honest with you. I mean, in a dream world, wouldn't it be funny if they did? Yeah, but I
Mhm.
feel like if they were going to have feelings for each other, it probably would have happened by now.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. But now that we know the entire cast, let's just decide who we think might form some chemistry and who we think might cause some drama. Is there anyone initially that you think might form a deep connection? My hunch is telling me that Abigail and Noah might be a thing. I also feel like Ivan and Jessenia might be a thing. What about you?
Yeah, I could see those. I could also see Kelsey with Noah. I feel like they both have really
Yeah.
big hearts and are really open to finding love on the beach. So I feel like I could see them together. For some reason, I could see Kenny with Victoria P. I don't know, maybe because they look like
Mm.
Barbie and Ken together. Maybe that's why I think that. But yeah, those would be my predictions.
Yeah, I mean, I'm excited to see what connections form. And I'm also really looking forward to all of the drama. Wells Adams did talk to Us Weekly the other day, and he kind of said that there's going to be a lot of drama the first few episodes, and then we will get a lot more real, authentic love towards the end of the season. But someone or two people who I think are really going to go at it are going to be Tammy and Queen Victoria, or Goddess Victoria, if that is her new rebrand. What do you think about Tammy and Queen Vic? Do you think that they will go at it, or is there anyone else on this season that you think might get into some drama with some of the other contestants?
Yeah, look, if Queen or Goddess Victoria isn't going to get in some drama with Tammy, she's going to find somebody to get into some drama with. I feel
Maybe
like,
Kelsey.
yeah, a lot of times this will be like a little clicky where we'll have the girls from Matt's season all team up and be, together, united, and then the girls from Peter's season will be together. So I definitely feel like if anybody's going to clash, it's going to be those two separate groups of people because I feel like everyone on their seasons after the show they kind of air out their dirty laundry and they all become friends anyways. But yeah, I mean, we all know that Tammy wasn't afraid to, speak her mind, be in a feud with somebody, and neither was Queen V. So I'm right there with you, Zach.
Okay, well, then it is going to be a very juicy season full of a lot of drama, a lot of love, and we are very much looking forward to it on August 16th. And that is everything we have to share with you guys today. So let us know in the comments below what you guys think of the Bachelor in Paradise cast. Who are you already shipping? Who do you think is going to cause drama with another contestant? And before you go, don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell because we will be back with more Bachelor in Paradise updates soon. As always, I'm your host, Zachary Reality, and I was joined today by the lovely Morgan Wright. Our social media handles are on the screen right now, so be sure to give us a follow and say hello. That is all we have for you guys today, so thank you for watching, and we will see you next time. Bye!